Hello and welcome once again to this Tech Explorers channel. This is a continuation, actually, a very brief continuation to the PayPal recordings that we already had. There are already two recordings, okay, to this very series. So if you're here to watch them, you want to check the link in the description below and follow that link to see how we created a PayPal account to be able to arrive at this very juncture. So here, what I'm going to show us right now is the new development. I received some fund into this account, okay, just to warm up the account. So I sent in about $1 Canadian into this account, okay, from another US account. Actually, sent in the money here, and I got a notification that this money is on hold. Okay, it says you can accept money, but as a new merchant, your full balance won't be available right away. All right, it says not available yet, and here you have the option to get future funds faster. We'll come to this later. What I want to show us again is this: if you scroll down, it says you have an account alert. Some of the money from your monthly sales is temporarily on hold, so you also have an option here to see the money page for details. Okay, so the money was sent in by a client. All right, I just tested it out to see what I can get out of this. Now, this is simply how you warm up your account. Send in a very small amount and then see how you could warm up the account so that you prepare it for a bigger amount. That said, you also need to understand that any money that exceeds $300 would go through the same process. It will be held for a while, and then after some time it will be released. Okay, so you actually can wait for 21 days before this money is released to you. All right, or if you cannot wait for that long, you can do some things like says here, get future funds faster. So click on that, get future funds faster. What you want to do is to go and verify that fund. Okay, you want to verify the fund. Scroll all the way down, and then here you see where it says PayPal is withholding for a maximum of 21 days any money above 300 US dollars in sales each month, because we have noticed an unusual large increase in your sales activity. Even though this is the first time I'm receiving money here, okay, this is just an already programmed system at work here. So it will definitely trigger whenever money enters it because a new account, okay? And here it says how to get your money sooner. One, continue to update your shipping information or order status on the activity page. Or two, request an increase in the amount available each month. Okay, so here I would go for the two, but first I'll go for the second one, to request an increase in the amount available for each month. Okay, once I do that, even though I've done this before, but this is what it looks like. You want to simply request an increase. All you need to do is to come down here, and you already know the maximum amount that you'll be expecting on a monthly basis. Okay, so you can decide to either choose 5,000 if that's the maximum you'll be receiving, or you can go ahead and choose more than $75,000. All right, either ways, just make your choice. For myself, I chose more than $75,000, and that was being reviewed. It says, we are sorry, there seems to be a problem with your request. I can request, and this is happening because I have requested an increase before. All right, but this basically you can request an increase for yourself to be on the safe side. You don't want to make your account become a suspicious account. You can simply request for a lower increment. Okay, maybe as much as 5,000 will be okay, or less than 5,000. All right, could leave it at that. And once that is clicked on, you will get a response that it is being reviewed. All right, not just this response. Now, having done that, we head back to the previous page where we were and see how we can request for the or get the money sooner. That is the second option, by updating our shipping information or order status. So click on that and it will take you to the details of the money that you received. What you want to do quickly is to click on the ticket like page. Okay, this is a route. Click on the ticket itself or the name of the person that sent the money. All right, and then what you want to do by doing this is to go and update the tracking of the goods, but because it's assumed, okay, it is assumed that you are selling something to this person. And it also mentioned to you that for every money you receive into this account, just as you can see, this is the amount that was sent, 64, okay? But then if you check the balance, you'll be seeing about 24 or thereabout. And that's because PayPal deducts some percentage because this is a business account, and that is how it will continue to be. For every money that you receive using your business PayPal account, some deductions will be made on that. For you to know how much, you can actually use your help option to know how much the deductions are, because that will not be covered in this very recording. So that said, what you want to do is to update your tracking information. How do you do that? You come over here and add tracking information. Okay. Once you click on add tracking information, you want to click on order status and click on sent. All right. And a tracking number can actually be anything. You could just say 199033345, whatever it is. All right. A career, you could just cancel that part or choose any career of your choice. All right. You could choose any career of your choice. Mind you, if you're doing this, it has to be legit. Okay, it has to be that you're actually sending something to a customer or to a client, because a client will have to confirm all this information that you are putting in here, right? So I could say 99 minutes and then you submit. Okay, if you submit, it would show up on the client's details. Okay, it will show up on the client's details, and the client has to confirm that they have received what you are sending to them. Okay, and once they confirm that they have received it, your money will be released instantly. Other than that, if you don't want to go through this method, you can just simply wait a little while for a maximum of 21 days, and your money would be released to you. As you can see, PayPal is currently trying to confirm this information. If it does not tally, then it would bounce back. All right. So to be on the safe side, you just want to take your time to wait for that period of time. And once the money is released, you can then go ahead and withdraw your money. All right. So presently back to this page, and then I would you can see a transaction ID. I wasn't so sure if this was here before, but whatever it is, if you scroll down, you can actually issue a refund back to your customer. If the customer is requesting for a refund, this way you can get to issue a refund to them. And then if you want to know how much PayPal has charged, you can see in this case, this is the amount that was sent, this is the amount that PayPal charged, and this is the amount I am left with. Okay, and that is how it works. All right, so for this case, this is basically what you can do. Either you update your tracking information to get the money faster. Once the client approves, all right, the money will be released. Or you just simply leave the money the way it is, don't tamper with it, allow it to stay there for the number of days or weeks that PayPal is going to hold the money for. Your money is still your money. And once that is done, your money will be released and it will now be available under this PayPal balance. Presently, it is available only under this section, which is the inside section, telling you that you have some money that you received, but it is yet to be available for withdrawal. All right. So other things is you can actually request money. If you want to request money from a client, simply click on request. Once you're clicking on request, it takes you to the request page. What you want to do is to input the email of the client. All right, put the email of the client. Let's say I want to input this email of the client, and then it goes next. Once you're there, you can ask how much you want to bill the client. Maybe you're asking for a payment, whatsoever it is. You want to bill the client, say 100 euros, and then it's asking what's the payment for. You can state that if you want to, and then you click on request now. Once you click on request now, the client will receive the request stating that you are requesting for this amount of money for whatever it is the reason that you have given. Okay, so that's basically how you can actually request money from a client. You can also send money very quickly to a client by using this option send, or from the home page you can click on send money. To send money, you can click on send money right here. It takes you to the send page. And then again, you input the details of the client, email of the client. Once you're able to get either the username, the phone number the client used to register, or their email address, or their name, their full name, which can be gotten from this section here. All right. Once you have any of this data, their name will come up here as an option, and then you select it and then click on next, take you to the next page where you can actually put in the amount you want to send over. All right. Once that is done, you push the money over to be transferred and you are good to go. Okay, so that said, this is basically the two major things that you'll be doing with your PayPal account. But just to give you a little tips of the iceberg again, or an addition, so to say, back to the home page, this is where you can create a PayPal link that you can send out, okay? If you want to create a link so that people just click on the link, and as soon as they click on the link, it automatically bills them to make payment. This is where you can actually do that. Once you click on paypal.me, it would ask you to generate a link for yourself, okay? So once I click on paypal.me, it will ask for your photo, obviously. If you don't want a photo, don't worry about that, just say not now. What paypal.me link do you want? In my case, I could just say Tech Explorers. Okay, Tech Explorers. Now this has already been taken. Okay, so it will give you options. In my case, I have already used it, so that's why it shows it's been taken. So what I can do is look for an available one, and once I have found one, I'll click on next. Now what this means is whenever I send out this link, let me quickly show you. Whenever I send out this link, say PayPal .me/Tech Explorers. Let's see how that works. Let me open an account and a new tab and just paste it there. PayPal.me/ I click on Tech Explorers. This is how you can ask people to pay. You can actually use, if you're a content creator or some sort of business person, you want to get fast payment via PayPal. Once you enter this into a tab, it will automatically request payment for the person. Okay, so once you click on this, send, it will ask you how much you want to send to the person and all that. Okay, so this is how you can request payment very fast without necessarily having to send your mail or whatever it is to the person. All right, and the person must also have a PayPal account. I need to state that the person needs to have a PayPal account. The person doesn't have a PayPal account, the person will need to create one, okay, before they can use that feature. So that is basically that for this very purpose of the training. I hope you found this very resourceful and helpful. If there is anything you need, you could drop a comment in the section below, and I'll be willing and grateful to help you out in answering all those questions, boggling questions that you may have. Okay, and if you're yet to subscribe, you want to click on the subscribe button, thumbs up to like this video if you found it helpful, and turn on the notification bell icon if you want to see or learn or get notified whenever we roll out new videos like this on this channel. Thank you once again for joining, and I'll see you in another video.